Hey Ministries, basketball season is wrapping up at my house, and my 12-year-old son just completed his year-end tournament. And I noticed something really interesting in the first game of that tournament, and that is the opposing team had 4 players, while my son's team had 12. Now, I don't think I need to tell you anything else about the game for you to figure out which team won. You're right. My son's team with 12 players. And why do you think that is? Because they had a deep bench. They had reserves. I think there is a lesson there for our nonprofit work as well. Does your organization have a deep bench? Not so much in people, but in funds. Do you have the resources to sustain you for the long term? I'd like for you to consider a fund with a Signatry called a charity fund. This can serve as a reserve fund for your organization to prepare you for any type of economic downturn that we may face in the future. And it just serves as a good cash reserve or emergency fund. Second, it can serve as an endowment. So this is really more of a fortifying account. It can serve to sustain you well into the future. So if there is an opportunity to pivot or adjust, maybe a growth need, that you don't have to pause for an additional fundraising effort for capital funds, but instead you can move where the need is and adjust accordingly. And then finally, a charity fund positions you to accept asset gifts. 90% of America's wealth is in assets outside of the checkbook, things like stocks, real estate, and business interest. If you open a charity fund with a Signatry, you can confidently approach donors and say yes when they want to give gifts of assets. Your ministry needs to tap into asset gifts to sustain your work, to see greater impact, and to serve your donors better. Do you want to know more about a charity fund? I am happy to connect with you. Send me an email or give me a call. I would love to walk through some of those features and how it may serve your ministry and your donors well. And if you're more interested in learning about how we can partner together for asset giving, send me an email as well. Again, I would love to connect with you about how the Signatry may partner with you in some of those major donor asset giving opportunities. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the work that you are doing. And remember, the Signatry is for you.